Once again, you're welcome. This is still Angunezu Mabel, and I'm still talking about the topic information literacy. This time around, I'm going to take you through search strategies, how we can search our work, how we can be strategically for that specific thing that we want to get from our work. So I made some slides. We shall go through that, then I will do it practically, how we can get our work, specifically what we want to look for. So I made up some PowerPoint slides. So search strategy, it's a step-by-step plan used to find accurate information quickly and efficiently. If you have the key steps, if you have those steps that can take you to get that right information you want exactly, you will get them. First of all, the first step is, sorry, I didn't mention the key steps, but the key steps, I made 3 slides for them. The first step is what you need to search. What is that thing you want to search? What is that exact thing? You should have a topic of your choice. That exact topic, you shouldn't just take it shouldn't be like you want to search anything. No, that specific thing. So this is what I made. This is what you should get into your mind for what you need to search. Having a clear focus. Yeah, have that focus, a definition, decision of your topic or question that you want to search for. Deciding on the type of information that you're going to produce. Once you have a clear focus, then the information which is going to come out of that topic that you've looked for. Identifying the keywords of your topic or question. Yeah, identify the keywords of that topic you want what? You want to search for that question. Be specific in your information. Don't take us through everything. Bring out that thing which the topic looked for. For example, difficulties finding a job. This is like a first part. This is something which is difficulties finding a job. Seriously? Is everyone finding a job in a difficult way? No. So we need to be so specific. We need to use keywords. We need to decide. We need to focus on our. Yes, we have tried to focus, but this is so broad. We are not specific on our topic. Difficulties finding a job. Or we can make it by being specific. We can be like, we search for difficulties finding a job for new university graduates. Yes, it's really difficult for them finding jobs nowadays because they give us the things. So I hope this one can make some sense. We have got the specific part, the last thing which makes us really find the exact words, exact working that we wanted for the question or the topic we have looked up from our internet, from our books, from different sources that we are looking up from. So this makes a big sense from the first one. Difficulties finding a job. Is it true? No, it's not in everyone. So we should be so specific. Difficulties finding a job for new university graduates. That one makes sense. It brings out something. It draws us close that there is really that gap. There is really something missing there for new university graduates to find a job. So where to search? Where can we search for these things that we want? From library books with reliable background information. Reliable. Like their background information is trustworthy. It has been known by many people and it is really strong from its background and its information is meaningful and it makes a lot of sense. Academic journals, yes, with detailed research, not with just everything just there. There is nothing where we can get a point from. Here we want something academic and we should go straight to the point for what we want. Databases, for example, Google Scholar, yes, Google Scholar is really a good one. We go, we search, and we specify, we specify what we want in particular. We go into only what we want in particular, leaving out the rest. Trusted websites, for example, educational or government sites. Yes, you can go for educational stuff, maybe schools, maybe colleges, maybe universities, or government sites, maybe politics stuff, maybe economic stuff, but they are really trusted websites. So we have where to search from. There are some things here, use, telling us what we can use. Also, as well, other than this, use responsible sources for sure. We should use responsible sources which will be acknowledged, which will be honest to themselves, which will trust themselves that they are producing reliable or meaningful information. Avoid meaningless or unknown websites. You can't just go and use a website which is not known. People won't believe in you, people won't trust in you. They will just be like, those are your own words. Or you can choose meaningful and academic sources for better information. For example, we shouldn't broaden our topics, our questions. We should specify them, narrow them down, make them come down to that one thing which will bring a lot of sense. So, how to search? We should use keywords, not full sentences. We just go and specify the direct part that we want, not a full sentence, because it will be hard to draw the real sense that we want. Use the Boolean operators. These are really good things. I talked about them, they really help us a lot. Like the Boolean operators, like and. This narrows our search. It makes us this and that. Apples and oranges. It narrows them. We only want the apples and we only want the oranges. Or broadens search. Apples or oranges. I think this person wants both. Let me take both because the person says or. Note, this one excludes our search. Can be apples, not oranges. We mean it. We want apples or I want apples, not oranges. So you have to really follow and do what the Boolean operators are, because they're very useful in our information today. Use quotation marks for exact phrases. Yeah, there is maybe that small phrase. Like here, we're saying our example was difficulties finding a job. Seriously? It is going to be something too big. But if we were to say difficulties in finding a job for new university graduates, quotation mark. Oh my god, they are going to be really so fast to get the key point that we want, to get the key thing that we want out of that. So those are the slides I have. I hope they can make some little sense. Let me go try to search out, for example, and then we see. So I'm going to use Google Scholar to search it out. I'm going to use Google Scholar to search it out, and then we find out what we can use sincerely. Because these things have to make sense to us. So under Google Scholar, these are this is how Google Scholar really looks like. It's really an interesting website. It's really an interesting database. It gives us a lot. So I'm going to search about our what? I'm going to go straight direct to I'm going to go straight direct to what? To our search, whereby I'm going to be like, yeah, Google Scholar is something. This it's all about articles. It brings for us the citations of articles in different formats that we want. So my internet is not so fast, but let me but we can also use Google as well to search about this, because we are going to make it so direct. So let me just tell Google difficulties difficulties in finding jobs in finding jobs. Okay, let me be like jobs for new. No, let me just be like that. Difficulties in finding jobs. It is really so big. It is really so big. They are even thinking finding a job in the current market is challenging due to high competition. But seriously, it's not with everyone, and it has brought for us a lot of things. We are having a lot of things, really a lot of things. But we can also be like difficulties in finding jobs for a new university graduate. They really specify new university graduates face significant job search hurdles, primarily due to a lack of professional experience, intense competition, and skills gap between academic training and it really gives us like something so nice. It really it you see how short it is. It is so nice, and articles about this will get them really so fast. This is what we can have, what I can have for you. So when you're searching about your articles, about your please be specific other than the rest. Thank you. That's what I had for you. Thank you for watching. Please, if you pick something, endeavor to like, subscribe, share it, and comment. Thank you.